right? Left and right cerebrum. But you know, I mean, again, divided by what?
Longitudinal.
Corpus callosum.
Divided by longitudinal
Longis
fissure.
fissure, yeah.
Connected by
By the corpus
corpus,
callosum.
which we can see on our internal view, right? So, we have got, remember again, you got an anterior view and a posterior view, all right?
Callosum.
I mean, obvious, I mean, you know, maybe not obvious, but again, remember, you know, what I said for that landmark, right? These cerebral peduncles, right?
It's the midbrain.
Exactly. So whenever you see this view, you want to go right there. And cerebral peduncles is certainly one that you want to know anyway. But you know, you want to associate, you know, with cerebral peduncle being, you know, at that midbrain, right? You've got. I mean, when we open up, we can see those colliculi, right? You can see those 4 colliculi. Remember, that's going to be. And again, we'll get back to the cerebral peduncles, but remember, that's going to be on the anterior side, right? So that's kind of your landmark for the midbrain, and it's also a landmark for anterior. So, I mean, obviously there's a lot of terminology when you're studying it, but, you know, when you get to it and you're like, all right, you know what, those 4 colliculi are going to be on the posterior part, right? So you can open this up. You can take the cerebellum, open it up a little bit. You've got those 4 colliculi, the 2 superior, the 2 inferior, right? And then you've got your pineal body, which is going to be that little nugget sitting on top of the superior.
That's the pineal body?
And that's
Sorry,
not
babe.
really a great
Was the
view.
nugget on what?
The little nugget on the superior colliculi.
So are the colliculi landmarks for anterior or posterior?
They are going to be for posterior.
So it's going to be mostly marked on the actual brain, or is this coming out of the lab book too? These little landmarks.
I mean, the brain, everything that I'll mention will be on the brain except for the cranial nerves will be
Okay,
out as well.
fair enough.
You can't see those.
Okay.
And is it the sheep brain or the human brain?
Sheep brain. Keep it simple, right?
Yep.
So, again, the only 3 nerves we could really see on the brain are going to be the first 3, right? Be your olfactory, and again, I mean,
Ocular.
typically you got your olfactory bulb / nerve. So I would say this would be associated with what? Cranial nerve, right? 1. Then you've got, you know, your tracting chiasm, that would be 2. And then you could see that oculomotor on some of them, right?
So just know the first 3 nerves?
The first
Or
3,
maybe
yeah,
the
the first
first
3. And then the rest of them out of the book.
Ocular motor.
Yeah, oculomotor.
And 2 is tract and chiasm?
Well, no, I'll just say what nerve is going to be associated with, right? Because it's, you know, if I tag it right in the middle, it's going to be that optic chiasm, right? But I can't say what nerve, you know what I mean?
So do we need to
I
know?
can't know. Yeah, I mean, if it's tagged right in the middle, let me see how it's.
List again.